So, I personally feel like I had to make this video because in this community, there's a lot of people who are quote unquote kind of toxic and really don't understand how games work, and they think they know everything. And it's just that a lot of people are hopping on the bandwagon saying that Demon Slayer is a bad game, and I'm going to answer this question real quick in the beginning of the video already. No, Demon Slayer is not a bad game. A lot of people seem to think it's a bad game because it's lacking game modes and they don't like the demons in the game, and etc, etc. And, you know, I understand. I completely understand why people don't like the game, but you gotta understand, if you don't like the game, then don't play the game. It's kind of that simple, you know? So let me just address certain points so people can have a better idea of what I'm trying to say about this game. If you compare Demon Slayer the Hinokami Chronicles to other arena fighters such as Jump Force, and of course this is kind of my opinion, but Jump Force and One Punch Man, the hero nobody knows, like there's some terrible arena fighters out there, and then when you compare Demon Slayer to those, it's kind of like, you know, Demon Slayer is actually really good. Like, it's way better than people expect. So now let me address a few things. First off, people are upset that there is a lack of game modes in this game. Now, you guys do realize from 2019 to about 2021, the world was going through a very, global crisis, and I think people seem to forget, like, that held a lot of companies and people back. Like, the world was going through something crazy, right? I feel like people don't understand, like, that's why the demons weren't in the game in the first place. Things got pushed back. They didn't have enough time to add a endless and tournament and stuff like that, and people are like, but they made millions of dollars off the game first month. How can they not add it? Like I said, it's 2 whole game modes. You don't even know how like the gaming industry works, like creating a game and adding all that stuff in. I'm pretty sure like 90% of people don't even know. So like, it takes time for that to happen. We also got someone who leaks us stuff and things like that named Shinju in Japan. He usually tells us like the information and saying that we were going to get this stuff in spring. And like, people are complaining about it every month, like, where is it at? And it's like, relax, spring just started. And like, people need to realize, like, this global crisis that went on is the reason why, like, a lot of things in the game came out so bad and so rushed. Now it's time to talk about the crybabies of the community, the ones who complain about the demons 24/7. And I don't mean the very few that talk about the most important things. I'm talking about the people that complain about all the demons for some reason. Like I said in my Slayers versus Demons debate, the demons were the way the game works, demons were made to handle a 2-on-1 situation. They are made to have a better toolkit to deal with a 2-on-1 situation. So you gotta expect them to be a little bit stronger than Slayers in terms of neutral, because they need those tools to compete against a 2-on-1. I like the way the demons were made in this game, personally. I feel like it changes that dynamic of the game, and I don't like how if it was only Slayers only for this long, I feel like everything would have been boring. Like, the demons make things change up. A lot of people complain about the demons because they can't spam their specials and cheese the way they can against Slayers, but they can't do it against demons. So that's why I don't even listen to most of the crybabies who complain about the demons. Now, like I said, I do think, like, Enmu needs some type of nerf, obviously. He's still beatable. These demons are not broken. They are just ridiculous in a way. I think that's the wrong word, actually. Demons can be annoying. I think people confuse the term with annoying and broken. These demons are annoying, yes, but they're not broken. Akaza is pretty crazy. Best character in the game by default. I don't care what nobody says. He's the best character in the game. The way the game was designed, he's made to be that ridiculous. He takes a lot of damage. He has to, have all of that health back because of the way the game works. So I don't want to keep going into deep detail, like I said, but the game has been coming out with, like, patches. Like, they're obviously working on the game. The netcode is still bad, but at least the servers are way better than when the game first released. So you gotta give them credit where it's due. And now I'm gonna talk about the Tengen release. Now, we already got leaked information that Tengen's, movesets, and he was supposed to be in the game. If you look at the roster, it looks like, he's supposed to go at the bottom right of the screen, right? So, a lot of people, I just don't like how the community is constantly harassing these people. Like, these guys are people at the end of the day. It's not right to just slander them all the time on social media. I get it. Like I said in my other video, I think that they should at least be a little more like open, talkative to the community, at least, instead of being silent. It's definitely different. It's weird. But like I said, these are people at the end of the day. This doesn't give you the right to just slander them 24/7 every time they make some type of post. It's just not cool. I don't like that. But like I said, you should already know that this game is literally following the anime. So English dub, English sub, they're waiting for everything to be done first to add Tengen in. If you can see their Twitter, they're actually releasing the characters biography or whatever every few days. So if you do the math correctly, Tengen should be coming the end of April, early May, sometime around there. You should already know that this game was going by the anime. So by default, you should know that once the English dub is done, Tengen will be in the game. I don't know if it's taking a lot of people to realize that, but literally that's why he's taking so long. So like I said, in conclusion, I don't think this game is a bad game. I just think that a lot of people in the community are just, they're looking at this the wrong way. They don't know the world was going through a crisis, things got delayed. That's just what happens. It came out in a bad time. Sure, you say, why not push it back? Maybe they didn't have enough time. Maybe they couldn't push it back. You just never know what situation they're going through. So I just hope you listen through the whole video and hear my ideas and stuff like that, and we could talk about it more in the comments. But I just had to say this because I was tired of the negativity of people just talking about, oh, this game is bad, and you're forcing your opinions on others, discouraging people from buying the game when, they could at least try the game. But there's a lot of negative people that will not like the game and complain about it, but still play it. Why? Why do that to yourself? I would never play a game that I don't like, honestly. But like I said, I don't think it's a bad game. I still rate the game a 7 out of 10. It's just missing some features and a little bit more patches and updates, and I think the game will be fine. I think this game is one nice patch away from being a solid 8.5 out of 10. But that's just me. But thank you guys for listening. I hope I got my point across. I know I was kind of scattering a little bit, and I'm not trying to come crazy at people. I just want the community to understand better how this works and stuff like that. Just have an open mind. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in another video.